really impressed throughout the course of this season. He enters his 24th game of the season. Marlins 15 doing it as much as they'd like this year. More on that as the game unfolds. Ocean Bank presents the Yankees batting order.
That four-seamer, only a 227 average on that one.
And StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud.
That guy's not even here. Urshela. Gio Urshela.
Things have changed. Put it 1 pitch coming. And onto the track. Jazz is there to make the catch.
The best.
Facing Aaron Judge here in a really nice slider right there. That one taken down low for ball 4. 2 out of 3 at guaranteed rate field. It's a Yankees club that
we a little while to settle in.
Ground ball to short. That's one. And that's Marlins come to bat. Hamilton's first pitch is at the bottom of the zone for a strike to Soler, who had a tremendous. Taken down low, a ball and 2 strikes.
It's amazing though how
that's the slider. First strikeout for Hamilton. 69 for a rise for Bader to away. Career multi-homer game, and the first time that he's homered from both sides of the plate in the same game. Strikes from Hamilton, and he gets the strikeout on the slider.
Challenging me right now. It is. Yeah, and I kind of thought we were done after 2.
3 balls and 2 strikes here to Stanton. So a runner aboard. All right. So of course celebrating
right through in the playoffs that year. But you know, we leaned on some of our other starters during the regular season.
you were earlier with a base hit. A lot of people question Jack McCann's decision.
And you know, Jack waited till 2 days before he asked me. He goes, hey, go play catch and tell me how you feel. And I went in.
I'm dumb enough not to know what was necessarily at stake. Yankee Stadium, at the tail end of the Yankees.
Yeah, I mean, I think he
left center field.
So the look very easy.
Yeah, he did. He got Shioka. All right, so let's get back to maybe earlier in that
hitter.
Yeah, so he's like, oh, go, I got to get going, and then you know you pull the string on him.
And it's interesting.
They've earned the right to be thought of that, you know. And there's a lot of times, I'm sure that
and get some of the gang back together. What does a day like today mean to you?
It's amazing, you know. And I actually saw, but you know, we made it happen. I don't know how we did, but we got a bunch of us back here
as well. We'll talk with Mike Lowell in just a little bit. This weekend. There's the middle, and Gleyber Torres couldn't get it out of. So Jazz 16th home run of the season. That was in the 9th inning in Cincinnati on Wednesday afternoon. It was a bit infield. Who's it going to be? Kind of Falefa having a as the club. This down the right line off the bat of Sanchez and into the RBI trip to Sanchez. But that's not the case. Oh, Burger and safe. 3 runs home, 0-1 count, and swings at that slider down and in. Was going to be Nestor Cortez for tomorrow as this one is rolled to second. Cole and Iori Perry. This one to third. Kiner Falefa. Cortez retired, but the
Yeah, just to show you how he gets on base.
3-1. Long. Bat of Jake Bowers that was caught. Dugout has enough room. And then this guy's hit a few home runs in the 1 to third. Tough play. Burger off balance across the diamond. Out toward right center. It'll be Sanchez to make the catch.
That one meant a lot to Luzardo, considering that he had Tommy John surgery before the start of his professional career.
Game grind. Not to the physical extent by the players by any stretch of the imagination, but how big baseball is down here, that there might be a future big leaguer listening to him.
Absolutely. I don't Luzardo.
And a called strike 3. Soler is
all mid-90s.
Up and in.
Cutters, curve, few changeups.
Started the 3 games in his big league career prior. The Yankees deciding to go with more of a for Arise.
I was asking Luis Arias today around the batting cage if
might be this one is lined out to left field, and I don't have the exact fewer teams in the league.
Thought the same guy.
Yeah, a few fewer games, of course, but eventual free agent sign. More on that in just a bit as he gets the ground ball to first. And one game worse, although not that bad at all. 91 wins in 2000. Tommy Hutton, Jessica Blaylock, rest of our Bally Sports crew. Yankees with a 4-2 lead, though. Against Luzardo. A strike at the top of the zone. Wild card spot right now. And that one held on to for the second one. Person down to the suite in just a few moments. Craig Minervini will crash the suite. He heard there's free. Bowers. Bowers hit one of the wall and left. I mean, that's all it could have been, right? Because it wasn't. They will hold the runner at third. They are on the corners. Luzardo deals inside corner to Oswaldo Cabrera. It is one of those get-to jobs, though. You ever heard Ernie Johnson tell that story? There are have-tos and there are get-to. Swing and a miss for YankeesFULL. Base hit. Jazz cut it off. Third again after the RBI.
You want to revisit for Philly fans. Not only did they witness the no-hitter
go up with the runs to this point. A call was out of the zone down and in, but it was that down. It was very good. Been ejected the most. Field and so a base hit for Gleyber Torres. And make a strike to Giancarlo Stanton. 2 outs, 0-2, and the slider gets him. So the inning is over, but the Yankees 7-2.
down in AAA.
For the first out. And Ryan De La.
Another one of their.
Jesus Sanchez fouls that one back. Big hit for Sanchez.
Left center to get that triple.
Flies that one to left for the second out. An RBI dump to the wall. On his way to third. Late. For hectic day. So I'm sure yesterday had a chance to kind of reset. And boy, we've seen that on that inside part of the. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Wendell, who grounded to second his first. And a 2-2. Inside corner, a little extra room there.
Be here, always great. It's looking great.
Got at the wall. How about see so many of your batters? Josh Beckett over here.
When he faced Posada for the last out, he said, well, I was feeling pumped. I was feeling ready to go.
You know, as soon as you see a guy, an ex-teammate, 5 or 6 stories.
Yep.
What a dream come true for him.
2019. That one misses way outside. So he got catcher, was the Platinum Glove winner last year, along with Nolan Arenado, the best defenders. And he has walked 3 in a row. Cabrera takes a strike. Oswaldo Cabrera, an RBI single to his credit. Another one at the bottom of the zone, 0-2. Pretty good bounce back. Good meeting there for Mel pitches. And trying to slider again, but misses. His 4th plate appearance tonight as he takes a strike. And he comes up empty here. Soriano gets that K's back to the. And as promised, Mike Lowell is here.
I heard
we
there was
knew
a
he
back to you guys. Good to be here.
Bader is there to make the catch. We've been talking about it. We talked.
Pudge, but it was. I think we were all kind of learning ourselves at the same time, and I thought that was a pretty strong message for us.
Out towards center field, and Bader puts that one away as well. 2 away.
To go there. Now, from a personal standpoint, I never admitted, get a small call up for his head.
You have time?
Can we not? This was 30 seconds.
Lowell after the things off against Soriano, worked out of a bases loaded jam last inning.
Now we saw you rooting a little bit for Luis.
Is it good enough where it's like over the infield, in front of the outfield, and it's day after day? He's
1-0 pitch. and takes one inside. We're kind of into the weeds here. We're watching Marlins games.
Household names, but the
Center field cut off by De La Cruz. Gets in and
measured up to especially what he did last year.
to third. It goes off the bag and well, Mikey, imagine he's scared to play them. Perhaps that'll be a conversation.
Sounds good. What was that, by the way? I'll go right back to you, Paul.
His 4th home run.
Family life, and I know you have to see him, as JP said, his dads and moms and everybody enjoying this Marlins family. He said,
In the day, he still looked the same, hair still in play.
all right, good to see you.
Series in Cincinnati still. Cabrera coming in and near the line makes the catch. Now a message from Kia.